G'day cocktail lovers. Something a little different in this video. I'm doing a batch cocktail that has to infuse for all. This has a range of spirits and liqueurs and jam. In the American terms, I don't know, we always hear you calling it jelly. What you call jello, we normal people call jelly. Jam, I think there's some difference in the US between jam and I don't know. We call this jam. It's got jam in it. This was listed as the cocktail of the week in The Guardian a while back. The batch was talked about by bar manager of a place called Henri in London, Anya Kornilova, probably pronouncing her name wrong, my apologies. It sounded really interesting and I've been wanting to give it a go. Now they say it needs to infuse for at least a week. So what I'm going to do, keep it in that jar for a week. Then I'm going to decant it into one of my barrels. It'll probably only spend another week in a barrel. Just got to remember to shake it occasionally to make sure that the jam is mixing through. Want those flavors in there. Doing a bit of Ryan Doka. Don't know if you've seen it. He does the put something sweet in a spirit for a week or until something interesting happens. Well, I'm going to leave this for a week and then it will be in the barrel for a week. And then I'm going to decant it. And then I'll come back and I'll do a taste test. I used a 370-gram jar of jam in this. I don't know what that is in freedom units. I only use real measurements, 370 grams, but it's a jar this big. If you want to make it yourself, here's all the elements. Empty a 370-gram jar of jam into your big jar, and then add 400 mils of the whiskey of your choice, and 100 mils of a bitter aperitif like Campari or Aperol, then 100 mils of a strawberry liqueur, and 100 mils of sweet vermouth. That's everything. By sheer surprise, there was almost exactly 100 mils left in each of this bitter aperitivo I have and a strawberry liqueur. So I don't know, I feel like that's a divine sign. I was meant to do that, but I'll come back. Well, for me it'll be in 2 weeks. For you it'll be 2 seconds. And here it is. 1 week in the jar to let the flavors infuse, then strained it into one of my little barrels and let it sit in the barrel for a week to build a little bit of character beyond that. One thing I noted as I was pouring it into the bottle, and I did use a sieve to make sure there were no little bits from the barrel in there, it was a little bit syrupy flowing out. That's not really surprising considering the jam element in this. And it's gone quite dark. It wasn't this dark before it went in the barrel. Even just a week in the barrel has darkened it a bit. But now, of course, I want to serve it up. Mrs. Angry is going to have one too. And for fun, I'm serving them a little bit differently. All I'm going to do, I'm going to give us about 90 mils each of this. And I'm just going to pour that over ice in a mixing glass and stir it for 20 to 25 seconds so it's chilled and gets a little dilution. I'm going to be serving mine in a rocks glass over a big chunk of sexy clear ice, and Mrs. Angry's will be served up in a coupe, and I think they both deserve some garnishes. Going to do a twist of orange peel and maraschino cherries on a skewer for both of them. Now we come to the moment of truth. What does it actually taste like? It tastes good. Oh, wow. And it definitely has picked up some considerable richness from the jam. It's not the same as the sweetness you'd get from sugar syrup. I really think putting it in the barrel for a week helped. I mean, you probably don't have a little barrel, but if you have one, use it. It should sit in the jar for at least a week or maybe 2 for the flavors to really infuse. You want them to combine, and it just has this beautiful rich flavor. It's got a great mouthfeel. The original creator was saying it's related to a Negroni. I don't find it very bitter. If you made it with Campari, it would of course be more bitter. I don't use Campari. I don't like Campari. You do you. It's simply too bitter for me. By the way, this would be great for a party. I mean, this is probably going to take me ages to get through. Maybe I'll get some friends to come around and help me finish it off, because it's a sophisticated drink. It would make you a cool party host to be able to just pour out like, I made this myself earlier. Impress your friends. Go out on the street and impress complete strangers by trying to pour a drink. Don't do that, okay? That is among my worst ideas. Don't do that. Just enjoy yourself. Have a good time. I want to see you back here. I really hope you do come back and join me for some more cocktail adventures in the future. Always making something. Come back and see what it is. And I'm going to sit down and enjoy this and take one out to my other half as well. But you look after yourself wherever you are, and until I see you again, I will say cheers.